Welcome back. We got one more area to do the rounds in, and that is the South District. So let's get to it. I'm thinking we head from the fountain up towards the Bracer Guild to the Opera House area, down back towards the fountain, and then towards the inn over there. So let's start with this guy over here. Hello, mate. Cambridge. Times sure are changing. My grandkid is living in a wholly different world from the one I grew up in. When I started out as a railway engineer, we had steam engines, but in the blink of an eye, the age of orbital trains came upon us. The waves of the orbital revolution washed right over me back then. Now I'm feeling them all over again. Right, I'll speak to you first. Officer Katerina said she had personal business to attend to. Guess this'll be a solo patrol night. I've gathered that she's concerned about one of her friends, Officer Kramer. I don't know the details. I do, since I won't go poking into a woman's private life. Oh, good on you. She applied for the time off properly, so I'll leave her to her business. Yeah. Ah, it's you. We owe you for yesterday. Seeing my daughter make strides on the battlefield filled me with pride. Abby. 2 Jaeger commanders out shopping together. Did Gehenna freeze over or something? Or are you guys just prepping for the battles ahead? The latter. Well, with Ferida's help, and yours as well, we were able to attain victory. But there are still fearsome foes ahead, Marduk being one of them. Should we be unlucky, I may have to face my own son. I really hope it doesn't come to that. Well, if it does, don't worry. My blade will not yield to my heart. I would relish the opportunity to witness his strength for myself. We may have been eliminated, but we still must remain vigilant. Based on what happened to Ida, we know Almata will attack when we least expect it. You and Ferida have done well so far. The greatest of soldiers revel in overcoming insurmountable odds to achieve honor and glory. If you aren't careful, however, someone else may steal the killing blow and claim victory for themselves. If you do not wish for that to happen, then win. Well, that's the aim, isn't it? We must ensure Almata pays dearly for their actions, no matter the cost. We may have our differences with the warriors of Kruger and Ikaruga, but that is one point we can all agree on. I wish you and your team good luck. It has been a blessing to see how much Ferida has grown over these last few months. Unfortunately, we do not have the time to celebrate. We must first vanquish our enemies. I will not let Almata steal my daughter's future.
Alrighty.
A familiar face dropped by a short while ago. It was a girl who used to live in the neighborhood. She was traveling around, apparently, but she just got back home, wanted me to fix up her camera like old times. It's more rewarding to do business with a customer who's happy with my work as opposed to those blue-blooded types. It makes my perfectionist tendencies kick in. I'm gonna make her camera look good as new. Oh, that's cool.
Welcome.
Welcome. We could do quite a bit with some of these. It's like wind. It's basically the 4 main elements we want to avoid using here. Really. Impede could be worth getting several times, actually. Mind, maybe? Okay, what about here? Hit 3. Get an EP cut in there as well. Okay, what we got here? Cast. Another one of them. Another action 3. That could be worth getting as well. Everything else... Ooh, hello. This one needs both water and wind. Interesting. That's not something we've seen in the past, is it? I don't remember that happening. Like septium vein requiring fire. Huh. Interesting. Although it would be nice to actually get that, thinking about it. Enemies drop more sepith. Like, yeah, it would be nice. We do have one. We'll leave it. Okay. And we'll get the separate mass exchanged. Okay.
Thanks.
No, I wanted to see about the equipment.
Welcome.
I don't think there's anything different from the other shops, is there? No.
Thanks.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay, Bracy Guild. Quite a few people in here. Hello, Jen. Jen. There we go. Elaine's not coming back tonight, is she? Figured that'd be a long shot. She wouldn't have left if she didn't have a good reason. Agreed. As for what compelled her to leave, she wouldn't say. Well, shoot. If only we knew a friend from her childhood who she'd open up to. Wouldn't that be convenient? He's as subtle as a brick to the face. Guess I'll go digging through my memories. I bet I can figure out where she's loitering around. We're still on the lookout for Elaine. But finding her can't be our top priority in this situation, which is I hate to admit it. It's just hard for me to believe she'd run off by herself now of all times. With everything that's been going on, I wasn't expecting Gray Arnold to go off on his own. Gray, you mean the junior bracer? I didn't realize he was dispatched to a racing. You didn't? Funny, Lahad said the same thing earlier. Turns out he wasn't cleared to come here. He left Edith and came up to a racing without approval. Oh. Someone's in trouble. Yes, he explicitly violated the guild's code and put us all in danger. If his actions were against the game's rules, we'd all be dead now. Yeah, that would have been problematic. He must have had some reason for doing it, though. Anyway, we can't exactly send him back to Edith, so we decided to put him to work. He's only a junior bracer, though, so he'll be on standby in case we need reinforcements. So you're just going to use him however you want? Amazed you can say all that with a straight face. Of course, it's just an efficient allocation of resources. I assume that sort of thing would be something you people could respect. You ain't wrong. First Elaine disappeared, and now Gray's gone off on his own. This irresponsible behavior is out of character for both of them. Regardless, our priority here is dealing with the crisis in front of us. Best of luck out there, Spriggan. Okay, what we got upstairs? Gray! Care to explain yourself, Gray Arnold? You abandoned your post in Edith and snuck into a mission that's way too dangerous for a junior bracer like you. I suppose you're more skilled than the average rookie. You were able to stay hidden for all of yesterday, after all. Look, I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't be here. But I... Oh, give me a break. Did you learn nothing from what happened last week? Huh? Ah, right. You're talking about the stunt he pulled back in Long Lie, right? Yep, he dodged all our questions about what he was doing back then. And he's up to the same old tricks now. Though getting him reined in was a simple task, thanks to my handyman friend there. Hi. For the record, I didn't take that request just to make life easier for you. Alright, thanks again for your help back then. I will repay you for... Hey, don't get us off subject. It's time to tell us what's going on. No, it's not that. It's just, when I heard the kind of trouble Armata was causing, I knew I had to do something. Oh yeah, so whatever's eating away at you is related to Almata? When the time comes, when it's all finally over, I'll tell you everything. After that, I'll accept whatever punishment comes my way. You are one stubborn kid, you know that. Fine, if this is that important to you, we'll lay off. I'll be perfectly clear with you, though. Right now, you're still just a greenhorn, and you're also restricted by the rules of the game. You'll be with the surface team until we get out of this hellish situation. Are we clear? Yes, sir. Thank you so much. This kid's obviously got some beef with Almata. Obviously. Now that I think about it, Drusilla back in Long Lie seemed to have realized something was up with him. Well, I can't worry about this right now. Yeah, got other worries right now. I know I broke the code, and I understand that I'm just a junior bracer. But after everything Armata did, And with them sowing fear across the Republic, I had to do something. I couldn't just stay behind. Oh, sorry, as you can see, I'm a little busy at the moment. I thought I sensed someone lurking around earlier. Turns out it was Grey all along. Didn't realize he was struggling this much. Well, he's here now, so he might as well make himself useful to us.
Well?
This rookie acts like a polite little boy one second, and then goes absolutely feral the next. This is a literal nightmare. Well, we're stuck with him now. No way around that. At least he's capable, which means he can handle a second round of work. Oh dear. Why in the world would that Grey kid sneak into this op? He's even more defiant than Aaron, and that's a high bar. True, but you set the bar even higher than me. I mean, you're an amazing martial artist, but you're stuck at C rank because you can't stick to the mission. How do you... Oh, you've become even more of a little smug brat since the dojo days. Whatever, the final round is up next, right? Best of luck to you and the other braces. Nihon lost his life because of this whole thing, so we can't back down now. Still, we all need a good night's rest, so we're gonna hit the sack before long. There's a lot we have to worry about, Elaine and Grey included. We just gotta put those issues to side and get some shut-eye.
Well...
So Ewan fought to the bitter end. That sounds just like him. He was your senior by half a year, right? I know you two had a friendly rivalry going on. Yes. Honestly, I was pretty frustrated that he reached B rank before I did. We may not be able to participate in the game anymore, but we can't let his efforts go to waste. I feel the same. Sadly, I don't think there's much I can do in my current state. Alright, I almost forgot to ask. Is it true that Elaine's gone missing? You know, all I can think about right now is like, who puts a unit with doors and drawers on it behind the bed? You can't use the space. It's just... Oh dear. Alright, I almost forgot to ask. Is it true that Elaine's gone missing? Yes, no one's seen her since this morning. I know that Elaine can take care of herself, but I can't stop myself from worrying about her. Wish I could help her. Both she and I grew up here in Eurasian, so maybe she would have opened up to me had I not been stuck in bed. I owe you in my life. I'd like to pay him back by putting an end to this. I'm worried about Elaine too. If only I could lend her an ear. Ewan fought our martyr to the last and managed to protect his friend all the while. We'll hold a proper funeral for him at some point, but for now, all I can do is pray he finds peace in what he accomplishes. I'm worried about where Elaine's gone most of all. I've got to keep it together. Yeah, we'll find her at some point. I imagine we'll find her in the underground tunnels during the competition we're doing. The final round. These two had traveled all the way to Eurasian and they have no interest in the opera house. Why? You can only experience it here. Movies are all over the country. There's no need to waste precious vacation time seeing one. Although I'm more bothered by the fact that they're having the conversation here of all places. I'm on the verge of tears. Oh. Okay. The palace and the market were cool and all, but my mind was blown when I saw the theatre. Can't believe there's one in this old city. There's a few films there that were on my to-watch list. You up for catching a movie tomorrow? Sure, sounds fun. Then we can go to the Grand Cathedral after that. Eurasian's known for being old, beautiful, mind you, but old. I wasn't expecting to see a movie theatre here. This city's becoming a fun place. I mostly just want to see the Grand Cathedral since I love immersing myself in culture and history. But I wouldn't mind watching a movie with Sutton. Okay, down the middle is what we were planning. I stopped by the market this evening. Bernice is such a generous woman. She was in a good mood today because a merchant she has a good relationship with stopped by. I got some very good deals from her. If you've lived in the city for as long as I have, you'll come to appreciate the few folks who lend a hand to the lower class.
Don't you need a souvenir?
I made a killing today. Either folks sure are well off, aren't they? To be honest, I feel a little guilty making money off tourists during these dark times. Be that as it may, old-fashioned Calvardian handicrafts are a hot commodity right now. People all around the country care for the cultural heritage of their homeland.
Hello there.
A ceramic
See you again.
coin. Like, no, we don't want that, do we? No.
Take a good look around.
Would you like a late-night dessert? I hear they go quite well with wine. Many of my customers stop by well into the evening to buy my sweets. They say the taste complements the city's atmosphere well. Not sure what that means, but you won't hear me complaining. It's like,
I'm proud of all my-
works for my
It's been a
business, I don't
pleasure,
care. Like, all right, fair enough. The Orbital Tram's late-night rides exist because, at one point in time, nobles used them to return home from high society gatherings. Most of them use limousines now, but the Orbital Tram was dearly appreciated in the early days of the Orbital Revolution. During that time, our company replaced its carriages with its first line of trams. They were quite forward-thinking in those days. They realized that with the normalization of automated vehicles, people desired a means of transit that was reflective of the times. That's not what I wanted. You. We've received reports of activity from Jaegers and Braces all around the city. What's going on? What on earth are the Braces up to? Can't disobey orders from above, but that won't stop me from wondering why the top brass is playing dumb. Something is afoot. Too true. So, yeah, no one left outside. So, let's check inside. See what we got going on here. Hello, there you are. I was wondering where you were. Well, my deal went smoothly enough, but despite my tidy profit, I can't bring myself to celebrate. What happened to Cray truly pains my heart. Wasn't worried about erasing. I can tell something is going on behind the scenes. What the? Oh crap, does he know? Still, I'm only a traveller, and my instincts are telling me to steer clear of whatever's going on. I have a sixth sense for danger, honed from journeying through the most treacherous of places. It's telling me to stay put. Phew, bullet dodged. He seems to have a good head on his shoulders, so I don't think we have anything to worry about.
Alrighty.
I've travelled to lands with violent gang wars and territories with strict local taboos. Trust me when I say it's usually best to leave the darkest paths untrod, as it were. Tomorrow morning, I'll speak with the locals. That's how I usually judge the danger. I do enjoy a light brush with peril from time to time, don't mistake me. The trick is knowing where to draw the line.
No need to be shy now.
No need to be shy now. No. Like, no.
You again.
Oh, fairly well, indeed. Hello, Nelly. Thank you all so much. I feel like my efforts and those of everyone who helped me along the way are finally being rewarded. But the best thing to come out of this was learning that Amelie had a ton of respect for me all along. Yeah. And if I want to keep it, I need to push myself even harder. You're on, Amelie. It doesn't hurt to eat out on occasion. The prices here are fairly reasonable, all things considered. After a long day of school and work, it's hard for me to work up the motivation to cook for myself. The food here is decently healthy too. I'll take it over junk food any day of the week. Oh yeah, I think the waitress here is also working part-time to pay for her school tuition. Must be hard for a Central Eastern girl to live in the city. She probably has it much worse than me. I know what it's like to come all the way out here without a mirror to your name. I wish her the best. There's something strange going on in this city. Getting goosebumps, but I can't quite place why. Regardless, it doesn't change what I have to do. I must serve our guests to the best of my ability. I'll just put aside my fears and focus on doing my job. Probably best.
Well,
Do you have any
Probably
preferences?
best. I do
Thanks
have
for coming
preferences, yes. Quite nice of you to ask. Anything new here to make? Nope. Wine boy mate. I wasn't done speaking to him. Rest, we don't need that. Right, okay. Let's see about going upstairs and speaking to that one person in here. There you are. I paid a visit to the Grand Cathedral after the memorial mass. It was simply divine. The guidebook certainly didn't do it justice, but I don't think you can convey its elegance with mere words or pictures. Sadly, while that experience sent me to Cloud 9, the prices in the local department store brought me crashing down to reality. If only I had more money, could have gotten much more out of this visit had I not been drowning in financial woes. Oh dear, oh dear.
Alrighty.
Right, that's the rounds done then. So, if we're done here, maybe we ought to go ahead and hit the hay. Early night. If you choose to return to your room and rest, the main story will advance. As a result, some unfinished quests and unseen sub-events will disappear. Rest for today. The group then gathered for dinner. After enjoying a savoury meal together, I was debating getting, myself something to eat, and it's just like, something savoury. They split off into their rooms to get some much-needed rest. November 21st, 9:04 p.m. I'm thinking egg and soldiers. Yeah, that'll serve me nicely. Wait. You go on in, Ketra. Just remembered there was something I needed to take care of. Is it Elaine? I'll be back in less than an hour, but if you want to go ahead and get to bed, don't feel like you have to wait for me. Oh, okay, that's fine with me. Wait a moment, you're trying to pull an Aaron, aren't you? Off to enjoy the nightlife, Don't lump me in with him. We are not the same. It's just guild business, promise. If anything comes up, just give me a ring. Ah, I see. Yeah, you figured it out now. Got it. Just try not to worry the girls too much, okay? Will do. I wonder if he's... No, I can't be thinking about that now. Got my own work to do. He's gonna see Elaine. Yep, there we go.
Figured I'd find you here.
Oh.
Hey, come on. At least hear me out, will ya? As you can see, I came alone and no one followed me. I just want to chat. Promise.
All right, then. I thought maybe Jin had asked you to come and get me. So, how did you know to find me here?
Because back when we were little, you'd always come to this spot whenever you got upset. Might have been 15 years ago, but I still remember that clear as day. Also, I'm the hide-and-seek master, remember? I beat you every time when we played it as kids.
You're going to hold that over my head for the rest of my life, aren't you?
That I am. Of course. What are friends for?
Now, you had something you wanted to say to me, right? Out with it then.
Actually, I had a lot I wanted to say to you, but now I'm having second thoughts about whether I should lay it all out.
Are you holding back because I'm annoying to deal with?
Oh no! I mean, you can be a handful sometimes. Van! Sorry, what I meant to say was... I just think I'm gonna have trouble getting through to you right now. Once you've set your mind to something, no one, not even Adios herself, can do anything to get you to change course. That's always how you've been. Stubborn to a fault.
That makes two of us.
Yeah, but you're a special case. In more ways than one. You're the daughter of the biggest family in the entire region. And you were always off playing with some problematic, orphaned punk. Then you left for Aramis and became its student council president, but after graduation, you went against your dad's wishes and joined the guild. And from there, you went on to make great strides as a bracer and reached A rank in no time flat. And here you are now, running off on your own. You're a model student at heart, but you got one hell of a rebellious streak.
I wonder where I got that from. Oh, right. It was the troublemaking delinquent who corrupted me from a young age.
Whoa!
Everything that's gone wrong in my life traces back to you.
Oh. Pinning it all on me, huh?
And why wouldn't I? You're the very reason I became estranged from my father in the first place. He was behind your sudden disappearance 14 years ago, wasn't he? Your adoption was arranged by him personally. He sent you away, just to force you out of my life. And then... you...
You're right. It's all my fault.
Exactly. I blame you for everything. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm taking this out on you. You did nothing wrong. I know full well the fault lies squarely with me. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
Give her a hug, come on. No. I won't. And that's because you had it right the first time. It's not your fault. It's mine. I wrecked your life. I drove it right off the rails and sent it careening off the cliff. Even now, my presence is making it spiral further down.
What do you mean by that?
You can lift the guilt off your shoulders and pile the blame on mine. If that puts you at ease, then I'll gladly carry it for you, Elaine. If you can't rely on the pampered prince or the guild, you can always turn to me. That's what I'm here for.
There you go again. I'm not going to do that to you, Van. I would never put that on your shoulders. You're already carrying so much.
But I'm not...
Yes, you are. You're holding the weight of everyone's expectations. My guildmates, Renee, and even the society are all counting on you. And I am as well. This twisted game will come to a head tomorrow. And you and your friends are the only ones who can put an end to it. So put me out of your mind. You have more important things to be worrying about right now. I'm quite used to handling my problems on my own, so don't worry about me. Also, if you're thinking of telling me to lean on someone else, don't. I won't hear it. Not until you can practice what you preach. Tomorrow will be a big day for both of us. I'm gonna try to get some rest, and I suggest you do the same. And for the time being, I need you to keep being the person whom I can place my frustrations on.
Elaine,
Oh.
What the hell am I even doing?
You know what you're doing, mate.
The view from here is the same as it always was. Guess some things never change.
You're being there for her, that's what you're doing, mate. It's the name of the game, everyone. I really liked that scene, I really did. It's the 22nd. November 22nd, 12:08, 7 a.m. Here we go.
Keycard confirmed. Team Arkwright Solutions can now enter the lower zone.
Welcome, players. We shall now commence the third round of the game. My name is Olympia. I have been tasked by Almada with supervising the lower floors of the arena.
It's that girl with the giant doll. As we expected.
Your fates as well as this city's, will be decided by the end of today.
Gulp.
If you wish to advance to the palace, you must first face me. To do so, you will need to gather 20 keycards. That is the only condition for this round.
Oh.
Your time limit is 5 hours. Should you fail to defeat me within that time, I have been instructed to detonate the bombs spread throughout the city.
Has anyone decided to just stand around for 5 hours and see what happens?
I care little as to how this ends, so I will leave the decision to you.
Guess the remaining teams have no choice but to go at each other's throats. Well, it is the final day, so that makes sense. There aren't many teams left, but that don't mean today will be a cakewalk in the park. I don't know where I got cake from. Sweets on the mind. Might be the opposite. We'll find a way through, as we always do. We just gotta get those cards, take her out, and deal with Dante and Melchior in the palace. Basically, our goal's the same as it was before. Right. I'm ready to go! Well, this is it, y'all. However this ends, it ends today. So let's get on out there and take home the gold. It isn't ending today, clearly. Looks like we might have the higher elements in play, from the looks of it. Alright.
Elaine still hasn't turned up. For now, though, we gotta keep our heads in the game.
Right. Just have to hope that she's okay.
Resistant to arts. Physical attacks are
Thanks
more
a whole
effective.
bunch, Theo, Zeros.
I mean, she's clearly gonna be down here somewhere. Well, hello.
Resistant to arts. Physical attacks are more effective. Commencing battle. Proceed with caution. Show them what you're really capable of.
You snooze, you lose.
You snooze, you lose.
Go, Ketra!
Activating
Catch
skill.
us.
Full strength. Lance mode, activate. Degama, driver.
Boost gauge limit exceeded.
Ba-da-bing.
Activating skill.
Your turn, Judith!
Keep it going.
Howl for me! Thundering kick!
Howl for me.
You're down! Your move!
Activating skill.
A chance! Hit him fast, Fairy!
Now or never.
Well, that went well, didn't it?
Sucker!
Catra, your turn. Energy activating skill.
Sucker!
Fairy.
Activating skill.
Give me power. Yeah. You're finished. Ignis. Rampage.
Boost gauge limit crushed.
Crushed. Do, do,
That's
do.
how it goes.
Oh. Sonic Chaser has been upgraded to Lightning Chaser. Okay. Look at that big guy. Look at him.
Threat level high. Be extremely cautious.
Gotcha!
And action.
Looking to get a stun in on him.
Don't forget about your charge attack.
Take this! Take
That's what I was doing. Okay. Did quite a bit of damage to him, didn't we?
Hit him fast, Fairy!
Activating
Time for
skill.
the main event! Vandalize! Raid!
Boost gauge
Hit him fast,
limiter
Barry.
unlocked. Now or never.
Sucker!
Sucker. Lovely.
I'm not a star for nothing.
A 5-star performance, Judith.
Looks like a chest.
All leveled up.
Dawn Star Verse. Well, there's the water level down below now. Boop built these underground?
Team Nihon Noggle has been eliminated.
Yes, Needhog's out.
Yeah, these underground ruins anyway. So I won't really call them ruins. They're in good shape, so... Ooh. Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom... That's Sarah. Didn't even need to look at the name on it. It's like, no, I could tell.
We're getting nowhere fast.
I expected some resistance, but I didn't anticipate it being so fierce.
Perhaps you should have. I should note, I'm not saying I underestimated you. Worry not, I didn't take it that way. Tell me, do you remember fighting our other squad in the first round? Sure do. We kicked their asses. Your squad here is many orders of magnitude stronger than the one we faced. Flattering, but I disagree with your assessment. Our other squad may have struggled against you, but they learned quite a bit from their defeat. You see, it is not altogether uncommon for us to face the same opponents many times on the battlefield. Even if we know we cannot win a battle, we will still learn, observe, and gather information on our foes. And then we share that information with the others in our tribe and ensure our victory in our next encounter. Ah, I see now. That tactic gives you quite the advantage here, then. No wonder you've been able to exploit our openings so damn well. Now, it wouldn't be as effective on a Jaeger Corps, since most have adopted a similar strategy. But it's clear the Grousritter hasn't done so. Naturally, our organization serves a very different purpose from yours. We have less experience fighting other humans. This fight has made that crystal clear. But don't think for a second that you'll actually beat us. Your stupid little tricks will only get you so far. We're only just getting started. Now that we've worn you down, we will fully go on the offensive. Now that's what I'm talking about. Bring it on, you old coot. It's time to settle this.
We shall end this now! Shine! Falcons of the Sun! Sir!
Let's do this, Leon!
Right!
Oh, hello.
Huh?
What happened?
You bastard!
What are you doing here?
I don't recall breaking any rules. Nah, you didn't. I just felt like crashing the party. Why? Grab myself a few party favors too. What? Our keycards? How the hell did you do that? And you can't do this shit. It's gotta be breaking some kind of rule. Were you listening to a word Olympia said? The only condition for this round is getting 20 cards. She never said I couldn't get in on the action and take a few of them too. We should have anticipated some degree of interference. Yet we were too focused on the battle in front of us, leaving ourselves wide open for an ambush. Oh, you look mad, girl. You're free to come at me, but do you really want to try your luck? Damn right I do. I'm gonna hand you your ass. Celis, I believe we should cut our losses this time. What? Are you off your rocker? He's one of the reasons we're here. Be that as it may, our odds of defeating him are slim in our present state. Also, we have not completed our analysis on the artifact's capabilities. We can't afford to be too hasty. Fine. We're at our limit too. Party's over, then I'm out of here. You guys can still go after someone else's cards. I'm not an official team, so you're not out of the game. Alright, the next one on the list
is you, Ariok.
Dun dun. And what's a beautiful babe like you doing here? Oh, did you manage to find me?
I just analyzed your habits. The frequency of your strikes, the manner in which you pick your targets, and the distance you travel when teleporting. With all that information at my disposal, predicting your movements was child's play.
Hot damn, that's impressive. Oh, and speaking of hot stuff, look at you! They don't call you the beauty's blade for nothing. You've got guts to spare too. Coming after me is a ballsy play, not to mention a stupid one. I don't make my decisions lightly. I've been lying in wait for you for some time. Huh. Of all the gutsy women I've met, you take the cake. Even if that actress is one tough cookie too. You were talking with Melchior about something yesterday, yeah? That why you're here? I take it you were spying on us? With a surveillance system? Ideally, I would like to defeat you here. But that isn't my primary objective. Gotcha. Well, you can take me on if you want. There's no rule against it. Bear in mind, though.
I'm not gonna go easy on you just because you're a chick. Try not to die on me too quickly, yeah?
Same to you.
Oh my. I assume she did okay, because we didn't hear, like, Bracer Guild eliminated or anything like that. No, I was gonna say, where's the chest? It's down there. It's down there.
I suggest physical attacks for now. Hearts work best on this end.
You're around proud, aren't you?
Let's take you up.
With caution. Show them what you're really capable of.
I will.
Take this. It's done. There. Gotcha.
Alright, go. I'll take that. Vandalize raid. Let's see here. If we do it here, will we get any others that are around? It's just the two of you, maybe? We've seen it recently, though.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Boom, boom, boom.
Now we're done. Let's go.
Boom, 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 boom.
Barry, help me out! Gotcha!
There we go.
I detect treasure.
Hey, that one felt pretty good.
You did perfect, Fairy.
Oh, material.
Hollow cord leveled up. I suggest physical attacks for now.
Team Gralsritter has been eliminated. Team Kruger A has been eliminated.
No, that's Uppy's team.
Not even those two managed to survive the third round.
Damn. Not one of those guys. We've already done you, though.
That thing looks mean.
It's fine. So is this place going to swing back around? Because there's a chest over there and I don't see a way to get to it. There's a door. Yeah, maybe.
An enemy mob. Want to clear him out?
Now we're alright. Okay, so let's see what we got here. One holocore max. Okay, so that holocore leveling up was very nice. Ah!
Maintenance mode.
So how are we doing here? Where do I check it again? I'm trying to remember where I check it.
Time to update this.
Oh, I remember now. There we go. 70% evasion, so we're quite good now on evasion, because, yeah, we have 104%. Can we drop 4% anywhere? Give ourselves some other stats. No, we've done pretty much all we do. Although we could. Could we change this over to a 3% one? And then give that to someone else? So it's like what we need to drop is 4%. We need to get 30. Okay, so let's see here. I mean, that would work straight off. Is there anything better we can get here? Prevents delay, slow stat down. That could be good. I mean, it takes us down, but down is fine. Crit does go down a little bit, though. Let's use somewhere else. It's 30 I'm looking at. Just keeping an eye on the evasion as I make my way through. Just want to see what we could have in here. That one takes us up to 47. It's just so strange. You know, cat strap it is. So elsewhere, 58, 62. So we can have the bunny one here, could we not? Oh, I don't know. I don't know if we can we? Is that case of like, cat we're using on Van, the bunny. It's like, it's not as good, and we're using bunny here already. A leopard here. Because I'm wondering, like, hold on, augment. So, you got 50%, so you can lose 16. You just need to have 50. So if we could get you up to 50 elsewhere. It's already got evasion on it. It's got slightly more evasion on it. Because I'm thinking, try and take it up elsewhere. So then I can get rid of that on you. So if I take you to that, that takes you down to 54. Because now, give you quite a bit of evasion here from that. Takes you up to 75. So what was your other option? Because if I give... I can get you 2 more, but 75 is nice already. Definitely not got anything here that can give me evasion. It's like, yeah. If I had another one, it'd be great. Be great. I'd be at 95 here. Be like, fantastic. We haven't got like another core or anything. And give me evasion. Like, no, we do not. So we're using that on Judith. If using that on Judith, because that's the thing. It's like, okay, so 75 here. 46 there. I don't think there's anything else we can get rid of from Judith that would be helpful. Because it is like, yeah, we've got 100% there, 100% there. This is when we boost. We've got 100% here when we boost. So, and we got 75% here. If only we could get a bit more, and I don't think we can. We're so close, though. We're so close to having like a 100% evasion team when they're boosted. But it's like I am focusing on these two being boosted. I want to make that clear. Judith's a backup on the boost, so it's like, yeah, those two. And we got those shielding just in case anyway. But having that high evasion regardless, just a good idea. Just a good idea. Anyway, let's recover.
Whew, that hits the spot.
And also, item. I'll have that going on.
That was a fine move.
Rank 10. 1000 HP. Did I max out the thing? Yep. Quite happy with that. And people said it couldn't be done if you didn't have all the coffee. Rank 10. I had one coffee accidentally. And it's like, no, I think we would have been fine not having that because it's like, it was just a drink. So it's like, we would have been fine. We would have been fine. Anyway, CP. So, you can do that without having coffee. It's good to know. Thought I put the health up. Didn't I do that already? Did I not do that? That?
Whew, that hits the spot.
Sure I did. May not have. Anyway. Here we go. Oh, great. Ah, hell.
Oh, why the dirty look? Do you glare at all of your clients like that? It's a wonder you're still in business.
Damn, Arkwright. You joined up with them and not us? I'm heartbroken.
Ah, cheer up, Walter, dear. Look, it's your old rival. Aren't you thrilled to see him again after all these years?
Actually, we ran into each other just the other day.
It seems like they have some history. Yeah, they both studied under the same master.
I figured we'd cross paths in here sooner or later, but I didn't think it'd happen so soon. Not sure whether to call this a stroke of luck or a bad break.
Well, that nosy woman ain't here. So how about we finally have our no-holds-barred match?
Sorry, but that's up to my pal, Arkwright. He's the one calling the shots for me and Fee. So if he says no, then that's that. I know you're the my way or the highway type, but that's not how I roll.
Always got an excuse to wuss out, don't you?
Anyway, I'm in the mood for a little murder spree. Would anyone care to offer themselves up for a quick butchering? Who would say yes to that? Honestly, I would rather avoid a fight if that's all the same to you. That's a pity. Seems like you kids forgot what I told you back at your office. Yeah, we're gonna have to fight you.
Oh, and should you happen to run into us, I'd like you to come at me knives out, and ready to cut me into a million little pieces. I'm very much into that sort of thing.
Oh, you guys had an agreement like that in place? Guess that means you're obliged to fight me. No, we won't force them. If they aren't interested, then I'm all for respecting their wishes. Besides, they charged us an arm and a leg for their services, so there's no sense in eliminating them now. You're really gonna let us go? Of course, defeating you here would give me no pleasure anyway. You'll have to excuse me for finding that hard to believe. I've no reason to lie. I'm simply the kind of man who saves the tastiest treat for last. Let's just pretend we never saw each other and be on our merry way. Does that sound fair? Should we take them up on their offer? I believe we should, if only to conserve our energy for the battles ahead. Fair point. Good, glad we're in agreement. Let's go, you two, we're leaving. Whatever you say. Best of luck, everyone. Really? Something's not right here. Is this really the right call? Should I let them go? But I will share one little known fact. The Thousand Oathbreaker isn't his only title. He's also known as the Savant Lawbreaker. Wait, I got a question for you.
Oh, really? Now? Can't it wait till after we take out the other teams?
No, it can't. Tell me, Elroy, are you up to something? Huh?
Now that's a silly question.
Of course he is.
Allow me to let you in on a little secret. I'm always up to something.
Yeah, I mean, why would he not be? Okay, let me rephrase. What's your real reason for avoiding a fight?
Oh, did Ren give you a word of warning about me, perhaps? And here I was, thinking she took a liking to me. Unlike the professor, I was reasonably nice to her when she was a child.
If you thought you could fool Ren with fake smiles and honeyed words, then you clearly didn't know her. And you can't fool me either. You're setting up some kind of trap in this place, aren't you? Wait, really? The only abnormality Theo picked up was the presence of the higher elements. I'm not exactly sure what stunt you're pulling here, but I'm onto you. We know that most groups that have opposed you got silenced permanently. Their cases were labeled as accidents resulting from internal conflicts and other things of that nature. The authorities wrote off every death in those cases as causes unknown or coincidental. Now I'm thinking you're using some kind of unknown bacteria or virus or an untraceable poison. Huh. Oh my. He's using what? So he possesses biological and chemical weapons? Those are illegal under international law. He's the oathbreaker, lawbreaker. Yeah.
That nose of yours really is something, isn't it? I do indeed use both, but I prefer the chemical variety. Biological weapons are harder to handle.
Now you know why I said there isn't a bigger monster in all of Zemuria than him. Nice detective work, alright. Looks like you might walk out of this alive after all. Now you won't have to die in the most painful way imaginable. Death by asphyxiation is a dreadful way to go. So your plan is to win the game by murdering all the players at once? The rumors don't do you justice. You're far more evil than they make you out to be.
My plan doesn't break any of the rules they laid out, though that was never a concern of mine. After all, I am the Oathbreaker. Breaking oaths and rules is what I do. And you can't deny it's the most effective way to win the game. I'm taking out all the players and the organizers in one fell swoop. I'll spare you alone. That's your reward for figuring out my plan. You can run along back to the city and take care of requests while we wrap this up. Not a bad deal, huh?
Not a bad deal, my ass. You're no better than Armata. There are rules that have to be followed even during war. We won't let you get away with this. Well, at least you're not involving innocent civilians. Is what I'd like to say, but you and I both know that the rules are the only reason why you're leaving them out of this.
I make decisions like that on a case-by-case basis.
And I'm making the executive decision to smash your face in. As soon as you're out of the game, you can't interfere with any of the players, which means your plan will be dead in the water.
So, you're going to stand in my way? Back to plan A then. We're going to murder you all. I look forward to seeing you writhe in agony.
Splendid. I find this plan to be much more to my tastes.
Your tastes are whack as hell. But for once, you and I are on the same page. Nothing excites me more than trading blows with some strong opponents. Hope you kids can give me a run for my money, because you aren't weaseling your way out of this one.
These guys are gonna be tough.
I know, but we can't afford to lose. We have to stop them.
Right. I won't allow them to make use of chemical weapons. Many lives are on the line.
And ours are too, so don't hold back. We'll be counting on you, Master.
You will have my full support.
Deploying shards!
Righto.
Don't hate me if you get killed, all right, sweetheart?
I'll wipe the floor with you.
I'm not a mop. What? What an odd thing to say. Just you two, then.
Pressure 'em and move in.
Well, let's get the shield going, then. On these guys, seeing as we're all grouped up together. Nicely.
Lapless code. Activate! You're next!
Your move!
Away with you!
Now or never!
It's now or never, everyone. Yeah, we'll go with the go, Grimcat.
There's nothing I can't swipe. Grimcat, coming your way! Now or never!
Oh, seeing as we've got that. May as well have that.
This'll sting.
Don't disappoint me,
Oh,
yeah?
we can get both there.
Coming right out! Here! Barret, help me out!
Okay.
This'll hurt!
Ha! No need to go easy on him.
Blades within me! Destroy!
Activating skill.
Take this! Falcom!
Ogre Claw! My move now.
Indeed. Let's get next to
This'll
Philly
hurt.
there. Got the coin bullets. Okay. There we go.
Think fast. Take it.
They're up next.
No you. Come on.
Here's our chance.
Huh. That went okay.
This'll do the trick.
Okay. Let's get this. Do we need the CP boost? I suppose Judith does.
We need help.
I owe you help.
Dispatching shield.
Good, good. Lovely.
Perfect chance.
Energy
Get that
output at
boost. Okay.
Make it count.
Activating skill.
Flames within me. Destroy.
Activating skill.
Your turn now.
skill.
Away with you.
Gee. Nice boost there as well. Fantastic. Right, so we got the evasion sorted. Do we still have the hate? Yeah, we have it for 3 more turns. Okay, so actually...
Activating skill. You're open.
Here goes. Brace yourself. Vandalize! Raid! Here goes. Brace yourself.
Have we just seen it?
Now we're unlocked. One skill.
Let's
coming
right
up.
up. I hope you're ready. Here's the climax.
We've had quite a few nice boosts in this, haven't we?
They flinched.
I feel rather spent.
Boost gauge your hands.
Activating skill.
It's the end of the line. You're finished. Take this. Rampage.
Hyper Jane.
Activating skill.
Don't push your luck.
Boost gauge limit crushed.
Let's right up. I hope you're ready. Here's the climax. Grim Knight Wall.
Damn you.
Boost gauge enhanced.
Indeed.
Goodness, it's over already?
Hector, your turn.
Activating
Unleashing
skill.
full strength. Lance mode activate. Degama driver.
Boost gauge limit exceeded.
Ah, we were just 8 away from having it again. 8 away.
Here's some extra. Dispatching shield.
Now, we're just fine now, really. We got so lucky with those
Wanna meet the
boosts, we
goddess?
really did. Oh, hello.
Cough it up!
All
fine.
fired up.
Activating skill.
All right. You're crushed. Keep going.
Oh, I was hoping he'd finish him off. Would feel appropriate.
Sucker.
Now, get it.
There we go.
I leveled up.
Job done.